It's an unusual twist to a New Orleans murder. The victim, a well-known comedian, was gunned down in the 2000 block of North Rangerlaclave last night. Tonight, police are hoping that a crime scene picture posted on Twitter may lead them to whoever did it.
What's up? This Messy Maya. You already know what it is.
It's recording? Mm-hmm. You want that projection? I'm gonna give you that projection. Keep the camera straight and make sure you keep the camera straight at all times.
What's up, this Messy Maya?
Held this evening for 22-year-old Anthony Barre, also known as Messy Maya.
Welcome to New Orleans, home of gumbo pots, funeral parades, and gun smoke in the air like mosquito spray. They call it the Big Easy, but ain't nothing easy when you growing up watching your friends and family get zipped up in this city where you more likely to catch a bullet than a break. Death ain't no stranger. It's a second line tradition, but don't get it twisted. We ain't here to reopen no old beef or solve no crime. The state already fumbled. This right here is for the culture, for the legends that ain't get their flowers, for the ones who had millions rocking with them before Instagram was even out here. Facts. Instagram dropped October the 6th, 2010. Messy Maya lost his life just a month later, before influencer was even a word. This man was the internet. Anthony Barre touched down on this earth December the 15th, 1987, right in the heart of New Orleans. By the time he hit 13, life had already shown him them raw cards. September 25th, 2001, his mama got gunned down by her abusive boyfriend. Straight trauma at 13. No therapy, just struggle and street smarts. Now his grandpa, that was Stan Pampy Barre, city-connected businessman who ain't played by his paper till he got snatched up on a kickback scheme with City Hall.
Political operative turned government witness in public corruption cases, Stanley Pampy Barre, has died. A former undercover NOPD officer, Barre parlayed his close friendships with New Orleans power brokers into lucrative deals for himself and others. He was a gregarious figure and popular 7th Ward restaurateur. Eventually, he was convicted of skimming $1 million from a City Hall energy contract.
So you already know, Anthony grew up around money, murder, and mayhem. And if you don't already know, that's a real no upbringing, you heard me? But instead of letting the streets swallow him, Anthony flipped the pain, took his wild ass energy to the internet, and turned it into Messy Maya, the bounce rapper, street comic, and booking king. Bruh had a YouTube camera in one hand and the whole city in the other. At 22, dude was going viral, and the only thing viral on the internet was DIY, do-it-yourself videos.
Let me ask you some questions in case people don't know who you are.
All right.
So I go to YouTube and I look at your page views of your YouTubes.
Right.
We talking about 21,516 people on one YouTube, 31,656 people on another YouTube. How did you start this YouTube phenomenon of Messy Maya?
You'll never believe how I started it. Off a little bitty camcorder. Like a $30 camcorder.
Yes, indeed.
I made my first video with my grandma. I talked about her. And guess what? I got put out for that. Yeah. I got put out the house for that video.
She kicked you out.
Out of here.
He wasn't rapping to tap no charts. He was popping shit in the streets on camera with that signature wild hair and a mouth so slick you swear his tongue was dipped in grease. Fluorescent curls, rainbow colored fades. Messy Maya stage switching it up. His taglines legendary. Cause when I book one, I gotta book everybody. And of course, that line that haunt the city to this day, now who gon' pop me? November 14, 2010, that's the date the city lost a star. Messy Maya had just left his baby shower, yeah. He was about to be a daddy. Him and his girl, Jean Minnie Cat Kendrick, to the party at Pampy Spot on North Broad. That's right down the street from my people house, you dig? If you know, you know. Food, laughs, family vibes. Their little boy, Jules Amarian, was due December the 13th, just 2 days before Messy Maya's birthday. After the shower, Messy Maya slid to a block party at St. Anthony in North Rangerlaclave in the 7th Ward, just trying to show face, vibe out, do what New Orleans people do. Then 8 p.m. hit, and them gunshots turned the party into a crime scene. Messy Maya got gunned down, trying to get in his will whip, laid out cold on the sidewalk, dead at 22. The whole 7 ward froze. He was gone just hours after celebrating new life.
It's an unusual twist to a New Orleans murder. The victim, a well-known comedian, was gunned down in the 2000 block of North Rocheblave last night. Tonight, police are hoping that a crime scene picture posted on Twitter may lead them to whoever did it. WDSU News anchor Latanya Norton is live in the News Center now with more. Latanya?
Well, Scott, it is a story that is buzzing on the World Wide Web and on the streets. Police have not released the victim's name, but neighbors tell us he is a 22-year-old YouTube sensation, a comedian, and they also say what happened to him is no laughing matter. His stage name was Messy Maya, and oftentimes, as you see in this video, the streets were his stage.
I do this every day on the street. I walk around and talk about people.
Saturday night, the 22-year-old died on his stage. New Orleans police say he was found on the sidewalk in the 2000 block of North Rocheblave Street in the 7th Ward, suffering from gunshot wounds.
I received a text last night about 9, 10 o'clock, I think, and it just said that he was killed somewhere around in the neighborhood. I'm not exactly sure where, but it said he was shot in the face.
It was just sad to see him laying down there, lifeless, no longer here with us.
Neighbors say he just left a baby shower for his unborn son. Minutes after the shooting, a picture of Messy Maya's body began circulating on the internet.
When I did log on to my Facebook, they had people that had already leaked pictures of him laying down there right before he died or had expired.
Unfortunately, you can pick up any media source and see dead bodies every single day that we take for granted, and you just become callous.
WDSU crime and safety specialist Howard Robinson says social networking sites are positive and negative. In this case, the same sites that helped Messy Maya become famous are now showing his fans a close-up of his murder.
If he's looking for that reaction, from somebody who doesn't know what's going on, and that's what he's getting, but you just don't know what that reaction is going to be.
And these are just a few of the comments posted on Twitter. Obviously a trending topic. So many people, many of his fans, again, a worldwide fan base mourning his loss. Scott.
What made it spooky? The man posted on Facebook the day before, talking about a friend who just got killed. He ended it saying, "I'll see you soon," like he knew he had a one-way ticket out. Now this where the clown show started. The city claimed they had a suspect, Jason Baptiste Hamilton, said he shot Messy Maya 3 days earlier and bragged about it on their Gatto campus, like some evil plot twist in a Tubi movie. Supposedly Jason walked up on the female student, threatened to kill her cause she ain't want to shake his hand, then said, "I just killed Messy Maya." Bruh, what kind of shit is that? 12 said a camera caught the interaction, and based off that, plus some eyewitnesses, 12 swooped in, claimed he fit the description. Dreadlocks, black and white jacket, said a witness ID'd him from a photo lineup, and the same jacket got pulled from Jason. So boom, they hit him with second-degree murder, life in prison type charges. Dude sitting on $300,000 bond. You think it's open and shut, but nah, this New Orleans. Right before trial, the shit took a left turn, like the shortcut through Exxon to hit Willow Street in the Noya. Some courtroom worker, not a cop, not a lawyer, just randomly blurts out, "Oh, I saw a video of the murder on YouTube." The DA's office hit panic mode. Instead of checking if it was legit, they dropped the murder charge on the spot. Not cause they knew for sure the man they had was innocent, cause they wanted time to find the video. Now bruh, they know damn well the whole fucking city has seen that video. DA hit him with the surprise switcheroo and refiled it as manslaughter just to keep Jason in jail. Bruh, what kind of Looney Tunes prosecution is this? DA out here treating murder cases like they a game of Uno. Meanwhile, Jason people was screaming mental health, said he bipolar, been on drugs to treat the illness and was at West Jefferson Medical Center getting treatment when he got snatched up. NOPD, it was quiet as your phone on silent when you be ducking the calls from your side piece. It wasn't saying nothing about the motive, like they was just guessing and stressing. So after that Delgado madness, well, start moving like they actually knew what they was doing. Detective Kevin Burns started connecting dots. He met with the student that Jason threatened. He said the whole thing was caught on video. Burns peeped the footage and said, damn, this looked like the same dude eyewitness been talking about from the Messy Mind scene. Dodelin dreads, check. Black and white jacket, double check. Court docs don't even say what kind of device recorded the video. Was it a phone, a security cam, a fucking toaster oven? Bruh, 12 ain't say shit. But they grabbed Jason that same night on an extortion charge. Yup, extortion, for telling the girl he was gonna kill her, but she ain't dap him up. That's the twisted logic NOPD be running with all the time. They take his jacket, slap cuffs on him, but let him bounce out the door on $1,000 bond. 1,000 as in one band. Somebody who allegedly called a body walked out cheaper than the used iPhone. Then they start heating up again. On November 18th, Detective Burns finds a new witness. Somebody that was on the scene when Messy Maya was shot. They saw a man clutching a piece, threatening to end Messy Maya's life. Gave a matching description, same dreads, same jacket. Detective Burns put Jason's mug in a photo lineup, and boom, witness punched straight to that boy. Detective Burns even pulled out the black and white jacket and say, this the one? Witness said, yeah, that's it. That's him. Then the third person come out the cut like Maury just dropped the results. Told Detective Burns, Jason straight up admitted to shooting Messy Maya. No riddles, no metaphors, just yeah, I did that. At that point, Detective Burns gets a warrant and Jason's name gets lit up all over the NO. They catch him out in Marrero at West Jefferson Medical Center. Dude was there getting treatment for his bipolar disorder, according to his people. They say he been on medication and that they ain't no stranger to this type of chaos coming from Jason. 12 snatch him out the hospital bed and drag him back to Orleans Parish like they actually got something concrete. By now, social media in full-blown meltdown. As Maya's name lighting up Twitter like the 4th of July. Hashtags flying, tribute videos popping up, Facebook looking like a digital second line. Everybody screaming for justice and not just Messy Maya's fans. The whole internet felt that loss. This wasn't just some hood dude. This was the city's digital mouthpiece. Messy Maya clowned everybody. Cops, crackheads, baby daddies, your mama. Nobody was safe, but it was real. It was raw. It was that N.O. Jose. And that voice got snatched away before he could even see his son hit the earth. El Jules Marion was born right before what would have been Messy Maya's 23rd birthday. He ain't get to meet his daddy, but his daddy's name was still echoing through the Wi-Fi. That man left behind more catchphrases than the NOPD left behind unsolved murders. Fast forward to 2013. Jason Hamilton been sitting in jail damn near 3 years, waiting on trial, waiting on the justice system that couldn't find its own shoelaces. The trial gets set for Tuesday, August the 20th, but Friday hit, and like a clown falling out a cop car, the DA office pulls the biggest move since David Blaine disappeared from Canal Street. They dropped every single charge. Why? Turns out, witnesses say Jason Hamilton was nowhere near the 7th Ward when Messy Maya was shot. Their dude was miles away. And then comes the final plot twist. They say another man stepped up and confessed to the murder. That man, well, he never materialized. Jason Hamilton walked out them Orleans Parish gates August 23rd, 2013. Free man, no trial, no conviction, no nothing. The DA's office, silent like they ate the last bit of ice cream and left one scoop in the freezer. He ain't give no press conference, ain't send no apologies to no families, no justice, no answers. Just drop charges and dip like a one-night can't stand in the daylight. As for the NOPD, they treated Messy Maya's murder like a punchline. They forgot halfway through. 1 second is extortion, next is second degree, then it's manslaughter, now it's oops, wrong guy. Witnesses, jackets, lineups, the case crumbled like stale French bread. Meanwhile, the DA out here shuffling paperwork like a blackjack dealer at Harris Casino, hoping the public forgets. And they did. The streets moved on, hashtags faded, news cameras packed up. The same system that couldn't protect Messy Maya couldn't solve his murder, just kept rolling like it ain't just buried a whole future. Messy Maya never got justice, ain't no trial, ain't no suspect, ain't no motive, just a mama-less baby and a bunch of old YouTube clips. But you ask anybody from the NO about Messy Maya, they still gonna smile and say that boy was funny as hell. They gonna remember them colored curls, that reckless mouth, and the way he walked through damn near every hood in the 7th Ward like he owned it. Cause Messy Maya ain't just real, he did what he called booked. He documented the real New Orleans long before the world ever got hip. No filters, no PR team, just raw, hilarious, unapologetic truth from a 7th Ward representative. For all that light he gave, the system left him in the dark. The city that forgot to care about Messy Maya too.